Hey guys, so this is Firewatch, and we're just gonna do a few minutes before bed because it's getting kind of late. So I'll probably just do a few minutes of this and then maybe upload something else later. So let's try it. I'm super excited. Good old Colorado.
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 Boulder, Colorado. That's how you say it, right?
Julia.
See.
Glad I clicked that. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals, and you approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty.
What you gonna say?
Stu, you're pretty. She says coolly, you are not. You are a future hangover. What? You replied, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she said. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. Well, okay. That went well, I guess. Let's see if we can pick up backpack. Wow, this mouse it's like super sensitive.
So there's one thing that I found that we have never used computer gaming before, and except I have in the past 3 hours. So she has zero experience with anything like this. So this is the first time we're playing with the WASD.
Since I was like 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to be a hardcore PC gamer, and I just kind of went to console, and ever since then, I just kind of stayed with console. So now that we're going to PC, I'm super excited, and I'm sorry if it's kind of like wobbly and everything. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. I guess that's a compliment. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about everywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I'm gonna go with the beagle, because that's what she's in love with. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and you love him too. Aww. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh gosh. Here we go. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good, or one day, why rush? Part of me wants to say why rush, because I feel like that's the situation I'm in right now. But
do that one. That would be pretty good.
See?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents aren't hitched. You say she's absolutely right.
Sounds like a little wedding.
Oh. Sorry, guys. It kind of took my hand off the mouse there. Alright. Let's check out their map. 2 forks. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Warning, you're in their country. My cute little truck.
It's a nice truck. My dad had a lunch truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's nice. I like these graphics. Like, it's kind of... Ooh. Okay. Like, kind of cartoon, I guess. Cartoonish. So I've heard this is a beautiful game. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. I mean, if she's drunk, then you probably don't want to even talk to her.
That's right.
You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. That's not good. Don't do that. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the plants, all the places you go, and she draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Are you serious or are you funny? That's what I feel like I'm saying. Huh. I guess the He-Man.
That's what I would do.
That is exactly what he would do.
All the time.
And you look awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, 2 forks. Fire lookout. That's what we want. 8 miles! Holy cow! Spacebar to jump. (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Glad to see he's still there. Still kicking. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife? In Colorado? This is brutal. Bucket gets kicked. No! I feel like that's what she yelled. But I can understand that reaction.
I think she says fuck.
She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed.
You confront
Me and
the
Julia, we were on point. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat...
Man, I think you gotta go with beat.
Okay.
Gotta beat him up a little bit.
I mean, if somebody did something to Garfield, oh my gosh, I would... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from the day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. I mean, that's fair. That makes sense. That's a bad memory to have. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. I mean, I moved 7,000 miles away to be with you.
Yeah.
I didn't complain, but like, if that's her, I would say agree.
Happy
Marriage
wife,
is
happy
compromises. Come on now. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it for you if you won't move. See? Good wife. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees, and she flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester.
Jeez.
1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having, quote, an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I mean, I hate to put it to the wayside, but everybody has a bad day.
Yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah. Makes sense.
Let's not freak out just yet. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. He still got his wedding ring on. There's the He-Man picture. Bucket is getting older, and Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Okay, so the guy just kicked the dog. I thought he, like, killed the dog.
No, I just kicked
So, I mean, I guess that's not so heartbreaking, but
and it's still worthy of an ass beating.
Yeah, for sure. So she goes back. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with the little things to brighten the day. She gets worse.
Maybe we should have taken her to the hospital.
Yeah, maybe we should have taken her right then. Ooh, 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months, and you decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. I mean, I feel like you should try to take care of your wife and your family. Then you risk like the caretaker, like relationship.
I mean, I wouldn't know how to handle that situation. I mean, I can try and do everything, but I'm not like.
So I'm going to a home, guys.
No, I'm just saying that like I have zero medical background or training, so I really don't know what to do. And I can always visit you. I know it sounds bad, but at least you can be with people who
can take care of you.
And I mean, this guy, he's just obviously he's not too happy. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits, so he's not really enjoying his time right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you should take care of your family. I mean,
then let's do that.
But then, like, what if she gets worse? And then, like, I feel like if I click this, she's gonna die. And I should have put her in the hospital. Like, this is serious. This is a serious dilemma, guys.
Go with your heart.
Okay. She's dead. I know it.
She is gone.
No more Julia. Man, I hope that was not the wrong decision. I'd be so curious, like, what other people chose for that part. Especially that part, because I feel like that might have something like seriously to do with the game. Ooh.
Wait, there's a deer.
Oh.
Hey,
buddy. Oh. Wow. He's going to get Julia. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. See, aren't you glad you didn't send her off?
No, the only reason she can't do anything without you is because she doesn't have anybody else. Like, she would be fine if she was in a facility.
Okay.
I don't think it's
When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer and college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. Now I've created an alcoholic. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a... Oh my gosh. I should have chose the other one.
Jesus.
I mean, like, if she has to get up and use the bathroom...
I mean, she's gonna pee herself.
Well, assuming that there wouldn't be a bathroom and, you know. But, like, you wouldn't want her to try to take a shower or a bath. Clearly, she's not well. You can't trust crazy. It's just simple as that. This is an impossible situation. I just want to start the game over at this point. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What if the house catches on fire?
Firewatch.
Uh-huh. I don't know. What do you think? You can't trust her, though.
I would do A. I would, if you...
You would bear me in the... You would just jail me in there,
I feel like if you either put a chair in front of the door, or you wake up and you go try and find me, and you run outside and you get hit by a car, and then you die.
Maybe we shouldn't go out at night. You know, maybe that's a good idea.
You just said don't trust crazy.
I know, but maybe if he just didn't go out drinking at night,
well,
this wouldn't be a question.
But that's not one of the options.
She's dead for sure.
She is fucking dead.
You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila oh gosh, here we go. Homewrecker Sheila.
Oh boy.
It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. This is gonna... Oh my gosh. 1989, one night you were stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan.
I mean, you gotta talk about it. It's your sister-in-law.
Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe this state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by and the summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Enter the lookout tower. If Julia dies because of me, I'm gonna jump from this lookout tower.
She's dead.
At least her family has her at this point. I mean, maybe they should have came earlier. Clearly, I'm not a stable person either.
Maybe you should have put her in the hospital.
See, guys, this is what I have to deal with.
Just two different thoughts, that's all.
That's all. Oops. Turn on the power. Oh, this is a cute little shindig. Hey. Left shift.
That's tab. There you go. Still getting used to it.
Sorry.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said.
Hey there, Delilah!
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Oh, I just sound like an ass.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Jeez.
Okay, you're probably
I'm timed.
just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds your gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.